was more like it here than that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good. We felt over the last 3 weeks we've really improved. The Wigan game we fought for large parts, we were really good, and then the Wakefield game our defence really stood up and we outscored them, and to be fair, I was unlucky not to come away from that game with a result. And then again today I think we've shown what we are as a group and how kind of committed the boys are to each other as well, to come out with a great attitude and be really enthusiastic and get the 2 points really with a great performance.
It was obviously important to get the result tonight, but the manner of the performance must have been really pleasing in equal measure.
Yeah, the performance about just sticking to the game plan and being really rigid with it, really, to be fair, was really pleasing. I thought our middles were outstanding again. I thought they ran strongly and they defended really well, to be fair, and worked really hard, continued to fill in from the inside, because we know Hull KR like to test you in and around the ruck as well, and I just thought our boys really did the task really well.
Given the 2 games you've got coming up, I mean every game is tough in Super League now, but given the magnitude of the 2 fixtures coming up, how important was it that you got off the mark tonight?
Well, it was massive for us really to get a win, especially after losing the first 2. We wanted to make sure that we got a win, we got on the kind of the ladder really, and went into St Helens and Castleford really confident. And like I say, our performances are built over the last few weeks, so we're really confident in going to St Helens or going to Castleford in the next couple of weeks, and we're looking forward to that challenge, and I know all the players are as well.
Have you laid down a marker tonight to the rest of the competition, do you think?
We kind of did that last week, to be fair, in kind of our standards and our kind of attitude, the way we approached the game, and I thought today again the attitude from the players was kind of second to none. They really approached the game in a really determined mentality, and that's all we can ask from all that. They give 100% effort and they're ready to play every single week.
Josh Wood continues to impress. How encouraged are you by his development?
He's doing great. We knew Josh was going to be a good player. The tricky thing for Josh was he'd had a couple of injuries in the earlier years with his shoulder, so it was about last year was more nurturing him through, so then we could get to him. If we got through to this year, then he could have a real good crack at it, and to be fair, he's standing up really well at the moment. He's doing great.
And then you see your brother as well in Junior South tonight.
Yeah.
They just couldn't handle him really.
Yeah, Junior's great. He's really on fire at the moment with kind of his performances. I thought everyone kind of stepped up really, to be fair. Like I say, our middles, you include your back rowers in that as well, Weller and Jonesy as well. We've got a better balance to us, I feel, in kind of with our middles and kind of our outside backs this year as well. So we were really good in kind of really patient tonight in the play, played real direct, and then obviously opened up on the edges for us, and we took our opportunities when they arose there.
Nice to get one over Tim as well, I suspect.
Oh no, it's not about getting one over on Tim, it's just getting a win's the big thing for us, and getting the 2 points as well. So yeah, not bothered who it's against as long as we get the 2 points.
What's the latest with Mark Flanagan?
He's fit. He's fully fit. We just we decided to continue as we had with the big lads. He was ill for the Wigan game, but that's probably been somebody's opportunity where they've come in, they've played really well, and at the moment he's just got to bide his time like everybody else. But Flash knows. Flash is a professional. He just knows that people are playing well at the moment. They're in front of. But it's tough, to be fair, to leave Flash out, because he's a great guy. He's a great player, and last year he's probably our go-to man in kind of asking him to lead things as well. So it is tough leaving him out of the team at the moment, but he's had no airs and graces about it. He's talked really well in the changing rooms, at training. He's kind of talking really well. He's been a really good pro, to be fair.
It'd also be a struggle to drop anyone to bring him back in, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That's obviously the options I've got to make on the back end of that as well. But you've got to stick to your gut feeling on the back of that, and that's what we did kind of tonight. I thought the middles were great at Wakefield last week, and I thought they deserved to run again. And I think today they've been outstanding again.
Gene Holmes was a spectator here tonight.
Yeah.
Can you, is he training with you or anything like
that?
Yeah,
Gene's training with us. He came in a couple of weeks now. He's been first class. To be fair, since he come in, his attitude's been really good. And that was one thing. We just wanted to have a little look at Gene, because obviously we are short in the outside backs as well. Gene had been released by Huddersfield, and I'd known Gene from the Warrington. And obviously Gaz O'Brien, Tyrone know him as well. And there was a couple of players who gave him really big raps, to be fair, from Huddersfield, just saying how he's really knuckled down. So yeah, he's training with us at the moment, and we'll see how that goes.
Are you hopeful of getting a deal in place for him?
Well, we'll see how the trial goes at first, but at the moment he's doing all he can. He's training really well at the moment.
How's Chris Bryan doing? Is he anywhere?
Yeah, that's a disappointment one for us at the moment, mate. It's quite slow, to be fair. He's seen a specialist, and he's going to have to go back and see him again and see whether he actually needs to have surgery on it. So that's a bit of a disappointment.
The neck problem.
Yeah, he's got a disc bulge, so it's a big disappointment to us, to be fair, especially on the kind of the season he had last year. and it's a big disappointment obviously to Chris,